Well, it's running fat as hell now, but it's not leaking. The gas tank is still garbage, but good old pair of vice grips. Crimping off the return line. Because this is a two-sided gas tank and the transfer pump is dead. Alright, let's look under here, see? It's a strange double-sided gas tank. And when the fuel ends up in that side, it doesn't come back to this side where the pump is. So I had to crimp the return line off because it returns to the other side. And that leaks because it's got a hole in it. A little pinhole leak. It's running though. Heat's working. Every idiot light is on except the check engine. Not going to turn this down below high. Usually, if a car's sat for a long time, you don't want to turn this on the lower speeds until you take the blower fan out and make sure no mice have made a nest in the box, because dry leaves and mouse stuff catch on fire. And any of these lower speeds are feeding the fan through the resistor, which will light that stuff on fire inside the airbox. So you want to be careful of that. Just a nice old car. Like I said, it's running rich right now. So what makes this car so interesting? Why would I get this? It's all-wheel drive. But why? Why is it all-wheel drive? Why would GM have made something like this? Especially so late in this particular car's life. The W body was already in full production by this time. I think 90 was the last year of this car, and this is a 90. It's a standard fare Pontiac 6000. Now, just for clarity, this is an SE, not an STE. It doesn't have like the fancy hood pad or anything like that. Or all the gauges in this are analog, not digital. Nice 15-inch wheels. It also has air leveling in the back. Yes, it's missing a lug nut. It had locking lug nuts, I just haven't replaced them yet. It's not drivable enough yet, boys. And there's the holy rear, the holy wow, GM did this rear end. If you've ever been under one of these before, it does sound like it's missing a cylinder. If you ever been under one of these before, you know that's not how they usually look. Is the motor misfiring, or is that just some muffler? Slightly. It just doesn't like running rich. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to shut it down and check the oil, make sure it doesn't smell like gas. It's the only way I can keep it running. All right. No, it's oil. It's fine. It's oil. There's no fuel in it. And yes, I tasted it. If there's fuel in it, it'll have a burning sensation on your tongue. If there's no fuel in it, it'll just taste like motor oil and gross. Ugh. Tastes like oil. Tastes like 2004. You can see it's been sitting a long time. Look at all the scale on everything. It was sitting in a barn, not outside. This thing's bearing is absolutely falling apart. It's grungy. Needs a good bath. These are intriguing cars. Let's see. Can you see down here? Can I get it there? Can I get it there? Hold on. I know how to do this. See if I can get it on too. Yeah, okay. Come on. Come on. Poopy. You can't see it. That's where the all-wheel drive's hiding. And you've got a vacuum solenoid there that when that activates, just behind that, you really can't see it because it's up right in there behind. there's a vacuum bell. That vacuum bell is for that. Yeah. This Pontiac has lockers. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna go off-roading in my Pontiac. You can see it came from Menominee Falls originally, so it's a Wisconsin car. Doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, the doors are okay. I've seen way worse. Heck, I've driven worse. Got some in the dog legs. Ooh, what's under here? Ew. Oh, it's a poop stain. Yuck. Got some parts and some laptops. That's fun. This is a fascinating car. Why the hell did GM build something like this? Yeah, you sneaky little bastard. Hi, Schultz. Whatever. When you have dogs, they bark. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to drive it in this video. That'll come later. Oh. It only works for one speaker. That. No content match. Like I said, she's rich. There she goes. She does not like running this fat. Ah, yeah, the important window. Ooh, bug. Ah, get off of me. This less important window. Up she goes, and up she goes, and up she goes. Wow, what a cool little thing. To be honest, this is the only Pontiac I've ever wanted. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, I can't even fit my... Look at that. I can't even fit my Chungus hand all the way in this glove box. What the... Who designed that? Oh. Electronic ride control. How unfortunate. Man, everything works. And I reiterate, this thing's been sitting since 2004. Besides a couple spots, the headliner's pretty okay. It's original, so it's definitely going to fall down soon. It's got mirrors. Your vehicle is equipped with a full-time all-wheel drive system. Use normal mode all-wheel drive in most driving conditions, such as ice, mud, or snow. Huh. That's interesting. Huh, that's cool. Not really surprised. Okay, cool. Well, yes, I'm keeping this one. Because I've always, like I said, I've always wanted a 6000, and I got one. And it's got the all-wheel drive, so it's the best one you can get. Second to an STE, but I've got some video I'm going to throw in with this. This thing's been a nightmare to work on. I didn't even bother recording changing the crank sensor. It took 7 hours. I had to dig it out with screwdrivers. Hot, flaming screwdrivers. What a nightmare. Ah. A little wrinkly. It definitely had moisture at some point, but it doesn't smell in here. I'm not sure, guys. I'm really not sure. Okay.